My biggest takeaway from Learning Fest 2017 is the realization there's a need for me to constantly change and adapt to the environment.
This is my first learning festival in Pools. It has been a great 2 days so far, and I've learned many things, and I think the most important is about changes and how to adapt to it, as well as to be future ready. So I think the most important takeaway is that we must adapt and always to keep up with changes no matter what.
These 2 days I attended the Learning Festival with great enthusiasm, and I learned that changes is inevitable. And I learned that we need to have the hardware and the software to adapt to this change. By hardware, we mean that we need to have the equipment and the right skill sets for it. And by software, we need to be emotionally attached to our work so that we can perform at our best.
The big takeaway for this Learning Festival 2017 is EQ at work. And I very appreciate the company for giving us such a good and conducive environment for this Learning Festival.
The lesson I learned from the most important conversation, which they touch us on career conversation. Before this, I never know we can actually have a career conversation with your bosses. So after attending this, I think it's very useful. It will definitely help in our career progression in Singapore Post.
This Learning Fest is that I learned how to do proper presentations using such as sticky presentations and using the PowerPoint. So it's actually benefited me in the way that there's actually a lot of things to learn. I encourage everybody strongly to attend this Learning Festival, especially for the next one coming up next year.
In the opening address by Singtel, I find it inspiring, and is a reminder that we should not be complacent and continue to be doing the things that we have been doing for many years. We should be innovative and try to find new ways to reach out to our customers in the quickest time.
This festival is a great reminder that there's so much to learn. The bite-sized 1-hour talks have inspired me to find out more about topics that interest me both for work and personal development. And I'm also reminded that learning is not just about attending the workshops, but it can also be gleaned from reading, from books, from online resources, and even talking to people. So I say let's keep learning and let's keep sharpening our saws. Yay!